So, I was mowing the lawn. Looks okay. But then, it's not good when the lawnmower starts to smoke. So, it's no more. Gonna have to go out and buy a new one. The joys of old tools. So this side only got about half done before the smoke started coming out. Morning, it's Sunday morning. It's 7:30 and it's about 8 degrees, and I'm down here early to water because I wasn't here yesterday and I got other things to do today that are not on the plot. Let's see if things survived. Well, despite what the weather forecast said, I think it was supposed to be it's supposed to be about 2 or 3 degrees last night. This maximum minimum thermometer says it was -1.2. This plot being down in a dip at the bottom of a hill, I think it gets frosted a lot easier than other places. So yeah, let's have a look. Well, there's the odd brassica that's got a droopy leaf, but I don't know if that's more to do with sun scorch. But that should survive. I'll give it a good drink. But most have survived fine. Let's just look at the next bed of them. Yeah, these bigger ones are fine. Even those smaller ones look alright. So let's get on with watering. So still no carrot germination. The odd dot of green are weeds, not carrots. But I'm giving it a good soak and I'll cover it back up. Fingers crossed tomorrow I might see some carrots starting to come up. Well, that's me done. It took 45 minutes to water. Now to go home and water the greenhouse. Bye for now. So good morning, it's Monday. Last night it got down to 0.1 down here. So it's definitely cooler down here than up the hill where I live. It's a bit cooler, a little bit of breeze. It's a bit cloudy, but the sun is trying to break through. So it's trying to be nicer weather. Looks like, I don't know if it's frost damage or from where I was watering, but there's, a few leaves on a few cabbages that are a little sad looking, but the majority of it, it's all fine. I've had a peek under the plastic and the carrots and the parsnips have not quite germinated. I think they probably need a bit more warmth. So I need to try and trim a bit more today, and I think maybe tidy up some of the end area, but we'll see how it goes. You know how you always get distracted doing jobs and then go and do a different one. Well, I better crack on. Bye. So that's the watering done. I'm off home now. Bye. So I'm finally tackling this garlic bed. I'm going to weed it. So I've been weeding the garlic bed for the last hour and I haven't quite done half, but let me show you. Now I thought this was something like 3-cornered leek, and it kind of looks like it, but then I looked at this garlic, And look, it's got lots of these, it's almost like little garlics, and the shape of it is kind of 3. Could the garlic have got so confused with the weather that it thinks it's in its 2nd year? Because it's done it over there as well. Not so much on this side, but this end. I'm not sure what the garlic is doing. We'll have to see once it's ready to pull up. But this weather is crazy at the moment, all over the place. Well, weeding that garlic bed is finally done. 2 hours. Too close together to get a hoe in, had to hand weed it. But as long as I keep up on it, it should be okay. I think it's because of the compost. It wasn't brought compost, so I think that's why there were so many weeds. It obviously hadn't got hot enough when it was composting down. Still, we can't ignore the weeding jobs, otherwise they just get worse. On to another job. This is the weeds that came out of that. Now I've weeded it, I think I'll give it some chicken manure pellets to give it a feed. But yeah, I am starting to suspect that all those little bits that are coming off of them are because of the weather, and the garlic's too confused. I don't know if you can read that, but it says -1.2. That's how cold it was last night. Well, today was spent weeding and sifting, sorting through compost. Oh, took ages, but a job worth doing. It will benefit me this growing year. But I'm gonna go home now because I'm hungry and I want some tea. Bye for now. So I took the black covers off of the parsnip bed and this carrot bed today, and I've watered it, but because there's rain due tomorrow, I'm gonna try leaving the covers off. I haven't seen any germination yet, but I'm gonna risk leaving the black plastic off. I've covered both beds with netting to stop Mr. Fox, but we'll see how it goes. I'll check on it tomorrow. Bye for now. Rain, glorious rain. I shouldn't moan. We've been wanting it for weeks. But it does mean I have to go home. Morning. So I'm up the top corner of the plot and tackling where I had the metal sheets and the spare wire panels. I need to cut back the brambles and then start emptying the compost bins. Let me show you. So I've put the corrugated tin just over there. I need to weed and cut back any brambles or stinger nettles and empty these compost bins. And the stuff that was leaning against them is on here now. So it's not a massive job to do, but I really do need to get on with it because I've got lots of bits of brassicas that need to be cut up and put into the main compost bins. So yeah, it's sunny, but it's only about 12-13 degrees. So time to crack on. Well, last night it was -1.8. So a few of the brassicas have got a little bit of cold damage, but most of them have survived. Just a couple more nights of temperatures like these, then hopefully, fingers crossed, the flipping frost will go away. How are you surviving the frosts? Well, this is the weeds in the pot, and if I just turn around, look, all of that is a lot clearer. Well, as we look into this first compost bin, this is where I put the leaves. Now they look quite dry, but apart from possibly there might be an ant's nest or some possibly rodent holes, I think it would be good stuff to put on the bed. Obviously I'll pick out any weeds that are in it. So this leaf mould is very fine and powdery. I think it's been at least 2 years in the compost bin, if not 3. But I think possibly the ants have helped break it down. But yeah, it's really, most of it's really lovely and fine. Look at the length of that worm. I don't think it likes the fact I took away all that leaf mould. But that's what was in this compost bin, the leaf mould. There were 3 of those plastic flexi tubs worth. So now that's all clear. I can put the compost bin back and start on the next one. So this is what came out of it. It looks quite dry now, but once the rain gets on it, it'll be okay. So how's your plot going? I'm just about keeping up with stuff, but these crazy cold nights, it's playing havoc. I want to plant stuff out, but I have to keep covering stuff in the greenhouse at night and then uncovering it in the daytime. And there's some plants that really need to be planted out, but I can't because we need it to be warmer. So we'll see how the weather goes. I hope there's not too many more frosts for you or for me, but I'm off home now, so bye for now. Thanks for watching. Now that is a very black cloud, and what looks like is it might be raining over there, so I better get what I want done quickly before it pours it down. So these are my sweet peas. I have, what have we got here? Scented mix, and then I've got some of the old packet which I had to try and work out what was which. So royal maroon and royal white and royal blue. So I'm going to plant some next to this winter flowering, whatever it is, I'm not sure, so that it can scramble up it. I would love to plant on this side, but I need to put some small plastic, well, basically some of these tubs, but I might cut out the bottom and I'll line this area with some plastic, put the tubs in and then plant into it so that they can get the roots down, but it won't rot the shed. But until I do that sort of thing, I can't have sweet peas growing up this side or a rose, and I do have a couple of roses ready, but it'll just have to scramble up through there. If I got round to it and actually built one more arch over the path, I would then put the sweet peas in there. But they're desperate to go out, so at least I won't use them all, but I have to put a few in by this bush, just so that we actually get some nice flowers going up round here. Well, I've probably planted way too many plants there. I think there's about 6 different plants, different colours. We'll see if they survive. I hope they do. There's more rain due, I think, tomorrow. So we'll see if they can scramble up here. It'd be lovely if it does. Well, I'll probably be posting this tour tomorrow, which is going to be Friday the 30th, and that's my 27th wedding anniversary. So yeah, I'll probably end up at a garden centre. Oh dear, I might have to buy some plants. So I won't be down the plot tomorrow. I'll be relaxing and enjoying myself, and maybe at least one garden centre. So I hope you have a lovely weekend and you get to do something before the rain starts, because of course it's going to rain. It's a bank holiday. Well, I'm off now, so bye for now.